Cryptocurrency right now is under attack by institutions in the United States. And although we've had some positives lately, the fact is that the US government and its agencies can still potentially do a lot of damage to the industry and to American crypto users. And today we're going to begin a new series, cryptocurrencies that Americans can use. And the four examples that we're looking at today, pretty much anyone can use, even if your fiat to crypto options are already plentiful. But if you're a US citizen and that's not the case, then pay attention, because today we're looking at four tools that Americans can use if they want to turn their USD into crypto. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck if you choose to invest. But just remember that this video is not official financial or investment advice. What's the situation right now for Americans? Well, look, whether you want to call it Operation Choke Point like some of us are, or you just want to label it for what it is, the US SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, is attacking the crypto industry. And they know they can't stop crypto. That's why they're fighting it, right? If crypto weren't a problem for them, if they could stop it, they wouldn't be fighting it this way. It's especially true for Bitcoin. Their goal instead is to limit conversion from fiat, particularly from USD, to crypto. And they're doing this by eliminating on-ramps and off-ramps. And look, it's starting to create problems for our American friends and our US citizen crypto users. There's no doubt about it. Many cryptos are harder to get for Americans than for other users around the world. And look, we all know that once you are in the crypto economy, it's pretty easy to swap on centralized exchanges or decentralized exchanges, especially to get the crypto that you really want. But you may not be aware of all your options as an American citizen. And so today's focus is going to be on how to exchange dollars for crypto. This is the first step into the system. The first choice and the first tool that you're going to have at your disposal as an American is the Cash App. And look, because it's an app and because its primary goal is payments like PayPal or Venmo, a lot of people are going to sleep on Cash App. They're going to underestimate it. But if you're an American, we don't recommend you do this. You need this app as a US citizen because Cash App lets you easily swap dollars from your bank account or your Cash App cash balance directly for Bitcoin. And once you have that Bitcoin, you must send to your own private wallet. From there, you can send it to any centralized or decentralized exchange to trade it, or maybe use the swapping feature within your own self-custody wallet. Holding Bitcoin on Cash App has no restrictions. You can move your BTC to a self-custody wallet at any time. And it's pretty amazing if you are an American. You're going to need this. It's an easy, relatively straightforward system, an app. And in reality, chances of the app running afoul of the SEC are pretty low because really it's only Bitcoin that they handle. Yes, the disadvantage is that there are no altcoin features here, but again, take your Bitcoin, move it around as necessary, and then take those subsequent steps. In this case, we have simplicity with the Cash App, but look, sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Option number 2 as an American is Paxful, which is one of the best P2P exchanges out there because you can buy Bitcoin, you can buy Ethereum or USDT. And as a growing peer-to-peer exchange, they accept lots of forms of payment, actually over 300. And those include ACH, Wire, PayPal, Cash App that we just talked about, and many, many others. And now you do have to be aware of potential scammers out there. But if you follow the directions and use the moderators when you need them, you're going to be okay. Always be diligent, always be careful and prudent, but you're going to be okay if you follow those directions and you do so carefully. The trading activity that you're seeing on screen here is for PayPal. Be careful if you use this method as a seller, but it is perfectly safe as a buyer. Again, once you get one of those 3 cryptos on Paxful, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT, you have to move it to your own self-custody wallet. Okay, moving right along to number 3 on our list, we're looking at Paxos, the one centralized exchange on our list that has the lowest percentage chance of either the SEC or the US government lawsuits. Paxos was formerly known as itBit, and it's based out of New York. And as you can see in the footage playing here, PayPal's Bitcoin offerings are actually made through Paxos. Why do we feel that Paxos will not be sued? Well, look, first of all, Paxos doesn't offer staking for POS markets. That's something that got Coinbase and Kraken in trouble, but it's not on offer from Paxos. Secondly, Paxos uses BUSD, USDP, and other stablecoins with the blessing of the SEC and the NYDFS. Third, Paxos has a bit license. So in other words, all the licensing in the US that Paxos can get, they've already gotten. They're trying to be as compliant as possible. Fourth, they offer a very limited number of cryptos, only 11 of them. And other than Solana, the chances of any of these 11 being labeled as a security at the time of this recording is very low. Americans can't use ACH to deposit into Paxos, but they can do a domestic or international, if they're overseas, they can do a wire transfer. Then, once those dollars are at the exchange, you can transfer out of any of the 11 cryptos that you can buy there to your own self-custodied wallet, which is going to be totally up to you as far as which one you prefer. Okay, and finally, last but not least here at number 4, we're looking at HODL. This is a Bitcoin-only P2P marketplace. You can trade anonymously here, either for crypto or for fiat with methods like PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, or money services like Western Union, even Google Pay. And unlike the other services here, HODL has two main differences. First of all, you can trade anonymously, which is great for privacy advocates. And secondly, they also have a P2P lending service where HODL escrows and controls the smart contract for the loan if you're looking for some yield on your crypto. But I am not personally recommending these other services. I am specifically recommending that you go fiat to Bitcoin with this platform. And you can also trade again there to USDT or some other cryptos too if you want, or just move it to your own self-custodied wallet. Look, remember, regardless whether or not you're an American, maybe you're in that part of the world, maybe you're on the other side of the globe, the point is that the only goal here is to convert your fiat to crypto and then move to self-custody and swap for the real crypto, whatever altcoins you may want. For each of these 4 platforms, that's an option and is very, very simple to execute.